fast-growing developmental disability. This year, the Centers for Disease Control said that 1 in every 68 kids are somewhere on the autism spectrum scale. For millions of families, exposure to everyday life can be extraordinarily difficult. Our next hero has made it her mission to open up new worlds for these kids and for their families. Here to tell us her story is an Emmy Award-winning actor who proudly supports Opening Act, which brings the arts to underserved kids in New York City's public schools. One of the stars of Orange is the New Black, Uzo Aduba.
Good evening. At some point in our lives, we have all been on a plane, in a grocery store, at a museum, or some other public place, and witnessed a child screaming, crying, and in a complete meltdown. And while we're watching, what do we think? Most of the time it's, if that were my child, I'd do a better job. Oh, I'd never bring my child with a disability to a baseball game. Our rush to judge is poisonous stuff, but bless Dr. Wendy Ross for facing it head on. As a developmental pediatrician, she was determined to do more than diagnose children with this disease. She started Autism Inclusion Resources and provided free training and support to help hundreds of families learn to navigate the world. And after tonight, her work's going to do a little more too. It's going to make us pause, make us remember, there but for the grace of God, go I. So, we can leave our judgment on the floor and listen to these amazing parents and see these wonderful, wonderful children out and about in our world.
Just breathe. As a parent of an autistic child, you are on edge all the time.
Long ago,
when Evan was young, getting on the plane, he instantly had a meltdown. I couldn't handle the glaring eyes. Since then, we haven't been on a plane.
I stay in sometimes because it's easier. I'm afraid.
I don't think that people realize how hard life can be for families with kids with autism. Lights, sounds, noise and chaos, people rushing and jostling. Kids with autism can be much more likely to have sensory overload. Autism is a social disability, so it needs to be addressed in the community. How are you? Are you ready to go? I worked with the Phillies to train all 3,000 people that work at the ballpark. It's really important for families affected by autism to have everyday experiences. Because you can't turn down the world, you have to be able to increase your coping strategies. You like the game so far? Good, awesome. We want to support families in getting used to a real park experience. Yes! The more exposure families have to the community, the more likely their kids are to be independent one day.
We're on Autism Airlines.
With the airport program, we do educational sessions for employees, and then we host pretend flights.
Good job.
Are you excited? Don't be a scenario where you're not going to be judged. Where's our seats?
36.
That just alleviates all the stress.
We have a pretend takeoff and a snack. We are helping kids become functional flyers. It's really about how we experience life.
Las Vegas first.
Vegas! Ready you? Yeah.
The goal is that they're going to be able to come back on their own.
I'm ready. So we need to look for gate 22.
All right, we'll take care, all right? Okay. Right here.
Clear for departure, enjoy your flight.
You start taking steps outside of your door, your world gets bigger and bigger.
Welcome to Orange County. Thank you.
It's about opportunity. We really see it as a stepping stone to a brighter future. I help kids with autism to fly.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present CNN hero, Dr. Wendy Ross.
Thank you. I believe that there is not a mind or a minute to waste. It is time to have a conversation that goes beyond awareness and a cure for autism. It's time to take action that leads to life experiences and independence. Flying is about more than getting from one place to another. It's about opportunity. Let's create opportunity together. Thank you so much.
Next, Trisha Yearwood salutes all of our top 10 heroes. Then, one of these extraordinary